After 17 years of magical service, 672 unforgettable goals and 35 trophies, the unthinkable has finally happened. Lionel Messi has left Barcelona. No sooner had it looked like he was staying in Catalonia, disaster struck. Barcelona's financial woes have dealt a devastating new blow, with La Liga refusing to ratify Messi's new contract due to breaches of their salary cap. The 34-year-old has gone to Paris, taking with him all the prestige and glamour that accompanies a player of his status. This is naturally devastating for Barcelona, from both an economical and emotional standpoint. But critics fear it could also present a disaster for La Liga, who have now lost their two greatest assets in Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. But is this really the case? In our latest Eurofootball Daily Explained, we decided to take a look at the numbers behind Lionel Messi and see how La Liga have been planning for his departure. That day may have come sooner than expected, but are La Liga ready for the challenge? Let's have a look. Despite the dominance Messi provided Barcelona, hardly a single individual among their opposition wanted to see him gone. Getafe's president Angel Torres blasted his loss, stating, "La Liga can't afford to lose Messi. We would be making a mistake that we would all regret. The best player in the world has to retire in Spain." Torres is also a socio, or paid member of Real Madrid, where there have been similar calls within Barcelona's great rivals for Messi to stick with La Liga. Only 12 months ago, when the forward pushed for a move, Real Madrid's then captain Sergio Ramos pleaded for Messi to stay, and this summer was no different. The reliable Spanish radio station Onda Cero reported that Los Blancos were willing to appeal for La Liga to be flexible over Messi's contract situation. Why? Because the Argentine's commercial value is essential in the marketability of the league. El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona is typically the second highest watched game in club football, after the Champions League final. Though it has been suggested viewing figures can hit the 650 million mark, in 2017 Forbes estimated that number was likely to be around 130 million. These are still colossal viewing figures, with Messi and Ronaldo's great rivalry fueling a growth in interest in El Clasico over the past decade. Messi's individual net worth to Barcelona can also not be understated. A report by El Mundo revealed that the former captain had been paid a staggering €555 million since signing his new deal 4 seasons ago. Considering the mass debt and financial issues currently haunting the Blaugrana, that is an astonishing number. However, a public report by a number of economists, fronted by Marc Seria, a Barcelona socio, found that Messi more than recovered his lofty salary. It has been estimated that in the past 3 years, the 34-year-old made the Catalonians a profit of €235,610,000, having generated just shy of €620 million in that time, 30% of the club's overall revenue. So how does he do it? Sponsors looking to work with Barcelona reportedly have 2 options, one without and one including Messi. The latter could bump the overall sponsorship value by 50%. It's also estimated that the club earns around €60 million a year just from social media posts featuring the Argentine captain, while around 5 to 10% of tourists visiting Barcelona come to see Messi in action. And then there's the small matter of his shirt sales. It's estimated that 8 out of every 9 Barca shirts sold carry his name, numbering 2 million tops a season. Forbes calculated that nets Barcelona an additional €37 million annually. The reality is that once revenue from matchday tickets, VIP experiences and media rights are included, Messi generates on average double what his teammates are capable of. This is critical for La Liga, as a strong Barcelona benefits the entire division, from transfer fees trickling down through the Spanish football pyramid to audiences being drawn to the competition. Messi was the emblematic figure of the league. The division's president, Javier Tebas, has never denied this when questioned on Messi's future. Last year, he said he would do whatever it takes to keep him in Spain, telling Marca, "We always want Leo to be with us. I've said many times he is the best player in history, and as president of La Liga, I would like him to finish his career in this competition." Yet, roll on 12 months, and following the failed Super League debacle, which Barcelona are still to fully reject, Tebas refused to make concessions for the Blaugrana. He recently told Marca the club take the trophy for losses, while highlighting Real Madrid's more successful adjustments to the tough financial climate. La Liga's refusal to help Barcelona pushed the door open for Messi's move to Paris, and everyone in Spain will be praying Tebas knows what he's doing next. So what does Javier Tebas' plan look like? Selling media rights is one of the major principal concerns, yet on this front La Liga looks to be secure. Last year, Tebas revealed 90% of the division's domestic TV rights have been sold for the next 3 seasons, and the current campaign will again see Telefónica share domestic rights in Spain with Orange, after the latter paid €300 million to renew their relationship. This is a positive step, but not as lucrative as their business over in North America. Only in May of 2021, ESPN secured La Liga and La Liga Segunda rights in the US for the next 8 seasons in a deal valued at $1.4 billion. Previously, Qatari-run beIN Sports had owned the rights, but were bought out directly by La Liga to facilitate the ESPN deal. The American broadcaster already has domestic rights to other Spanish competitions, including the Copa del Rey, and the new $175 million per year contract eclipses the $1 billion paid by NBC for rights to broadcast the English Premier League, making it the most lucrative European football deal in US network history. La Liga has been increasingly targeting North America as the place to close the gap on their competitors. In 2017, a game between Real Madrid and Barcelona at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami drew 66,000 fans and generated $38 million in direct revenue. This led to the creation of La Liga North America, a company designed to generate marketing opportunities and build brand recognition of Spanish football in the US and Canada. Their main challenge is combating the fact that only Atletico Madrid have won the title outside of Barcelona and Real Madrid in the past 17 years, creating limited awareness of the division's smaller sides. Add to that the established popularity of the Premier League, German football's support of young American players, and Mexican football's strength in the region, and the obstacles are clear. Elsewhere, the Spanish League has also opened offices in Singapore and Tokyo, as they look to nurture new markets. In 2020, Tebas announced to Forbes that in less than 1 year, La Liga had already added 50 million views from Asia. And then there is the controversial agreement with the private equity firm CVC Capital Partners, which will see La Liga sell 10% of its commercial interest for €2.7 billion. Announced only days before Messi's departure, the investment will provide clubs across the division with vital fresh capital, though Real Madrid, Barcelona and the Spanish Football Federation are all set to challenge the deal in court. Barca's president Joan Laporta described it as a 50-year mortgage he couldn't accept. It should also be noted La Liga has experience of losing one of its key stars. Following Cristiano Ronaldo's switch to Juventus in 2018, the league responded in a similarly robust fashion, announcing significant spikes in their broadcasting deals, including a €5 billion arrangement with the streaming service MediaPro. Ultimately, Tebas has refused to be downbeat in the wake of Messi's move to Liga. He recently told Marca that the Argentine's loss was not a serious worry, adding, La Liga has been working for quite a few years to ensure that as a brand it is above individual players and clubs, so the value is not affected by 1 or 2 players. Tebas has regularly pointed to the Premier League as an example of how to thrive in the absence of a star. For all its success, the English top division hasn't produced a Ballon d'Or winner or even a podium finisher since 2008, when Ronaldo claimed the top prize. And Manchester United, arguably the nation's most marketable side, have endured a difficult time on the pitch in the post-Ferguson era. Yet the Premier League has centred its marketability around its competitiveness, allowing it to grow into the sport's most lucrative domestic competition. Throughout La Liga's history, only 5 Spanish clubs have won 3 or more top-tier championships, a number dwarfed by their top 5 European rivals. Tebas has taken steps to address this power imbalance, most notably centralising Spanish TV rights back in 2015. Previously, clubs had negotiated their broadcasting rights separately, leaving a tiny cut of the pot for the division's smaller sides. The growing success of Sevilla in Europe, current champions Atletico Madrid and even Villarreal, who captured their first major title in last season's Europa League, shows that progress is being made. And perhaps without Messi, La Liga could set to become more competitive than ever before. Tebas will certainly be banking on that being the case. La Liga has been busy laying the foundations to grow irrelevant of Messi. Lucrative media rights deals have secured its immediate future, while also helping increase its presence in new markets. Messi's status will have helped facilitate many of these advances, but Tebas will be hoping the division's growing competitiveness will compensate now he's gone. That said, Messi's loss cannot be understated. Unlike Ronaldo, the gifted forward was a homogenous figure of La Liga's greatness, brought to the club as a teenager and nurtured into a star. The loss of interest and revenue he attracts will inevitably create issues going forward. But Spain still boasts an incredible amount of talent, and at 34, Messi wasn't going to keep playing forever. He leaves La Liga as one of the greatest leagues in world football, and for all the hysteria, there is no reason to believe Spanish football can't find a way to stay there now he's gone. So that was our look at whether La Liga can survive without Messi. This was written by me, Henry Hill, so have a go at me in the comments if you disagree, and it was also edited by Danny, so give him a thumbs up too. Join the debate in the comments below, make sure you're liked and subscribed to EuroFootball Daily with that notification bell switched on, and we'll see you next time.